What's up, you guys? Welcome back to PC Gamer Girl. My name's Greg. We are playing the council today. We're continuing where we left off. We just entered the manor. Let's see what happens when we talk to all these weird-ass looking people.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Oh.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President.
Shut
Louis
up.
Horace de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the
Man, the
entrance.
animation for the
It's
voices
the
drives
perfect
me
place
crazy.
to build up a network.
It's so off.
What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Let's say my mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
I mean, let's be honest, she's gone missing.
Lord Mortimer asked me to come as quickly as possible to find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here.
Ah,
I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Interesting. Ugh. I don't know what I just did. What did I do? Oh, crap.
Good evening, my friends.
I'm gonna have to pay
Shit.
more attention.
That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
Ask that man.
Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to talk to Holm. Let's stay with
Let's see
Washington.
what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
Go figure.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Let's ask about Mortimer.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington.
Assuming he's not
You
dead.
seem to be very familiar with my mother.
How did he come to know her? I don't know that that's super important. Where did he see her for the last time?
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United
Which
States.
was a trek in
Yes,
this time period.
I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
The mysteries that surround us, or the Golden Order? Let's go with mysteries.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for
It's a weird
discerning
question.
truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from
The
happening
Salem
again.
witch trials.
Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without
God.
heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to
Yeah,
you.
thanks, Pops.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
And what if Mother has left the island? And do the others in the Order know, do you think? Know what? That she's missing? Let's go with that one.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
This game is like non-stop.
Careful, they're coming back.
Go, go, go. I guess dinner wasn't that great.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady?
Oh,
that you...
crap!
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
John Adams' daughter?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Yeah, the creepy dude with the mask. Super weird. Space to access the menu. Let's see. I want to see who Elizabeth Adams is. Do I have any skill points? I don't think I do. Journal. Elizabeth Adams. Yeah, daughter of John Adams. That's what I thought. Elizabeth was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared stillborn. Brought up in isolation, she grew into a frail young woman with bipolar disorder. You know, devoured by terrible fits of anxiety. If that were true, like in this time period, she would have been lobotomized. And she's got a scar on her head, so it looks like she may have had some kind of brain surgery. Her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing away to her from inside. Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Holm and of Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Mortimer's manor, in the hope that he could help her. With little hope, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short while. Okay.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
End of the corridor. He's like a mix between Adrian Brody and Keanu Reeves, like if they had a kid. Alright, where would the end of the corridor be? I'm assuming that's the corridor. Man, my mouse needs more sensitivity. Hold on. That's better. Okay. Alright, that doesn't look like it would be the end of the corridor. Let's try this. What is that?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte? What?
Monsieur Jacques Peru.
What? Who is this dude that he's got freaking George Washington visiting him and John Adams' daughter? Golden elixir. Okay. Ooh. Man, I would love to go to bed with like a freaking cake and a flan looking thing waiting for me. God forbid I ever win the lottery. I would be the most miserable person in the world. I would just have like people cooking for me all day long. I guess I'm just wandering right now. Oh, I can't go up. Okay. We're just wandering around, folks. Can't go in there.
Monsieur Johann von Wollner.
Johann von Wollner. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know who he is. Off the top of my head, at least. Ooh, squeaky, squeaky wooden floor. I think maybe I went the wrong direction. I feel like we just went in a big circle. Nope. Never gonna find the room, you guys. It's like these houses are unnecessarily giant.
President George Washington.
Hey, let's go say hi to George. Oh, we can't. Oh, well. Oh, goodness. This fool sat at the end of the corridor, didn't he? I must be losing my mind. Can't go in there. Or elixir. Royal jelly, whatever. Is this the Duchess's room?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay. Louis, that's us. Alright. We're in!
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I
Let's
do?
leave it alone.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother.
Wow. Nice room.
Yeah, this freaking room
Mortimer
is
sure doesn't do
huge.
things halfway.
I'm into it. This is crazy. Time periods like this were just nuts. Oh, I can't unlock it. Boo. I did not find all the clues about my mother in the dock. What? An unexpected encounter. Interesting. I like how they set this all out. This is pretty cool. Leveling up grants you 3 effort points. Does that mean I can level up now? Can I learn subterfuge? Technology, logic, science, aversion, etiquette. I don't know what I want to learn. No. No. Let's do that. Convince people with the sheer force of your will and attitude. I feel like that's not a good idea. Huh. Translate all kinds of documents. Oh, let's do that, yeah. And subterfuge. That's what I wanted to learn. Okay. I think we're good. Equipping manuscripts. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Okay. Cool. The Art of Knowing People by their physiognomy. I don't know how to pronounce that word. A method by which to analyze individuals based on their physical appearance, notably their facial characteristics. Okay. Let's try that. That's their home.
Your turn?
You shut up,
The servants
servant.
are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. way, they'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well,
That
in any
dude's a
case,
mess.
I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
I get the feeling Lord Mortimer isn't who they think that he is.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have
Dude's
much
hairline.
to discuss. One last move?
Ugh.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Interesting. Oh, it was Napoleon. I'm assuming that's the French guy. Like the French soldier. It was Napoleon. Let's find out. I want to see who that was. It had to be. It was probably Napoleon. Yeah, the young French dude was Napoleon. Napoleon Bonaparte is a young lieutenant in the French army. In his early youth, Napoleon was uprooted from his native Corsica, and thus he bore a grudge against the aristocracy, the clergy, and the French people who failed to accept him. He joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of making history by proving his true worth. Searching for backing of any kind, he attracted the sympathy and support of Lord Mortimer. Invited to the latter's reception, Napoleon intends to prove his value to the world. Okay.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Valerian root sucks compared to
Thank you.
melatonin.
And to you too, sir.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I hate that sound. What is the deal with the nosebleeds? I don't get it. Ew.
I'm coming.
Bro, you need to get yourself sorted out, son. We're coming, we're coming. The controls in this game are just bizarre as hell. Stop knocking, damn it. I hate that sound.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, 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 no. No.
No, not in the least.
Whew.
Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes, yes.
No. What's her name again?
Elizabeth
I said
Adams.
yes.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room.
Oh, God.
And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
I'm gonna help George.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
I'm gonna try, dude.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Downstairs? How do I get downstairs? Oh, I feel like this is the wrong direction.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, where's the small salon? Oh no, there's Piaggi. And he's eavesdropping. Where's the small salon? Is this it? Nope. Crap. Is this it? Nope. Dang it. Ooh, somebody's pissed. You hear this?
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
You hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Guard.
Is it Napoleon?
Should do something, my son.
Alright, I'm going in.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Uh-huh.
Who do you think you are?
Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Yay.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
She sounds great for having brain
Hey,
surgery in
stay
like
out
the
of it.
18th century.
This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Oh, let it go.
You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy.
This
please
is awful.
No,
did I just get a bad skill? I did, didn't I? Immoral. Ah! Conviction costs 1 more effort point. Oh, crud balls. Man. Alright.
I apologize. Nah, nah, nah. Mercy, have mercy. Nah, nah, nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect.
Oh, come on.
Huh?
Insult him.
Look, you dumbass. Are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
Dumbass.
Leave her alone.
Are you looking for a slap, Sonny?
Yeah, let's go for it. Bring it, son. Punch him. Fool. Come at me, bro. That's right. You better piss off.
leave me alone.
I'm sorry.
Washington must have finished by now.
Jacques Peru, that's who he is.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out many things.
Good.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
No.
Elizabeth? No.
Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes. What I found is likely to upset you.
What do you mean by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
Why pass her off as dead?
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor. From what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a doctor.
What are you talking about? I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child... My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
Absolutely.
My mother got her hands dirty for the common good, so don't be too quick to judge her.
For the common good? We're talking about the vivisection of a child. Of tattooing her from head to foot with a red-hot iron.
Stop this.
For her 5th birthday, she inflicted the stigmata of Christ on her. And for her 10th birthday, a hysterectomy. What kind of gift is that for a child?
Not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well, but the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
I don't know, dude. All right.
Please.
I need to keep somebody on my side here.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in these damn documents is true, be brave, my boy.
Ooh, that is sketchy as hell. Ooh, alright, go back to bed. Where's the staircase? Oop. Running around everything. Ooh, boy.
That's not the right way.
Oh, thanks for telling me that now. As opposed to like the last time where I basically ran around the whole manor.
So Jacques Peru?
Yeah, that's that dickhead that was beating up on Adams.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
You lying.
It could have been worse. Let's say that Miss Adams will remember it for a couple of days.
What? Did you not intervene?
Of course not. What did you want me to do? That thug could have snapped me in half in 2 seconds.
So, you prefer to let that fragile young lady take a beating rather than risk getting slapped around a bit yourself? Mr. Derice, your mother would not have been proud.
Screw you! I sucker punched the guy.
Next time it happens, join me instead of hiding behind the door. If you're gonna talk big, back it up.
You should be ashamed. I will pray for your soul.
Yeah, you go do that. Bye-bye.
My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important.
Oh, God.
Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the home?
Yes.
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louise.
Well,
But give me
that's
1
good.
second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the
Was it
list.
Jacques Peru?
Please, be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
I don't know. There's something sketchy about that man. Is this my room? Yes.
exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Okay, guys, we're going to leave this episode here for the day. This game's great. I am loving it. There is something super sketchy going on with Piaggi. And like not Mortimer, Holmes, that dude. Something crazy going on with him too. But we're going to leave this here for today. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button down below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscription button. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, and you'll always know when I upload something. And follow me on Twitter @PCGamerGirl. And I will see you guys later. Bye.